We're staying in the units and options.dwg file for the moment. Now, in the previous video, I took you through how to set up your units using the units dialog box. And that was very quick and easy. You just type the word units and press enter, and it brings up the dialog box and you can go in and set all of your unit settings within your AutoCAD drawing. Now, in this particular video, we're going to take a look at the other thing mentioned in the DWG file name, the options. Now, there are thousands of options you can set in AutoCAD. But in order to set those options, you've got to get to the options dialog box. Now, the quickest way to do this is to use the right-click context-sensitive shortcut menu. Now, that is shortened to shortcut menu for obvious reasons. I don't want to have to say that to you all the time. So when I mention shortcut menu, it's simply a right-click on the mouse and that context-sensitive shortcut menu will pop up on the screen. Now you'll notice I've got no commands running, nothing selected. So if I now just right click anywhere in a clear bit of drawing area, you'll notice a shortcut menu appears. Now this is just the default shortcut menu with no commands running, no objects selected. Down at the bottom there, you have options. Click on options and that will open up your options dialog box. Now, all of these options are specific to your install of AutoCAD. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here, trust me. So if we go to the Files tab first, you'll see here there's all different files where all of your install files are put in various places for AutoCAD to function effectively. Now, the only one that I would worry about there is your automatic save file location. If I expand that out, you can see that is going to my temp folder on my hard drive. My computer name is P3650. It's a Precision 3650 Dell, and that's basically the name of the PC. So it's going to the local temp folder. You don't really want it going there. Ideally, you want to automatically save your files to, say, a network folder, a cloud-based folder, so that if your PC does crash, you can go and find those files remotely. So what you do there is you'd select that location, go to Browse, and change the location of your automatic save files. You can see that there's lots of other file locations there. I'll let you go and investigate those. My suggestion is, though, don't go changing anything willy-nilly. Don't do that because obviously you could affect the running of your AutoCAD. Investigate where things go, though. It's very interesting to see where all the files are located on your machine. Display, this is where you can go in and set colors and what they call color themes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change some colors for you and just show you how it works. So if I come down here to colors on this little button here, all of these settings here can be changed in the drawing window. Now you'll notice the context is 2D model space. We are in the model tab and it is 2D model space in a flat 2D floor plan. So at the moment, our uniform background is that color. I'm going to change that to white, like so. Notice the preview there. I'll apply and close, click on apply and close, click on OK, and you'll notice the background color has changed. Now, that's great, but if you change that background color and then right click and go to options again, like so, and then go back to your colors button, you can see that the uniform background is white. Now, if I restore that current element, like so, that'll take it back to the color it was before, as you can see. But things like your little sort of menu up here, can you see we've got top and 2D wireframe? That's our visual styles and our view, our set view in AutoCAD. They're not showing up. They are actually there, but they're in black. So you need to set your crosshairs, you need to restore those, and you need to reset your viewport control as well. Restore those. Can you see it comes back in the preview and the crosshair is now white in the preview? Apply and close and OK again. And you see our crosshair is back and our viewport control, etc. is all back as well. Now I'll right click one more time, back to options. And the one thing that I do want to show you is insertion scale. That's in our user preferences tab here. There's lots of other tabs. I'm going to leave you to explore those. Again, don't rush in and change things. Work out what things do. If you do change something, make a note of the setting before you change it. Like your crosshair size, the default is 5. So if you change your crosshair size, if you want it back to the default size, it needs to be 5. I'm going to go to user preferences, that tab there. There's our insertion scale that was mentioned in the units dialog box. Now, if your source drawing is in millimeters and you're copying something to a target drawing and it's also in millimeters, obviously those two would be the same. However, you might want to bring in something from a drawing that's in inches, say. So if we go here and our source content is in inches and our target drawing is in millimeters, AutoCAD will automatically scale that object. So if you've got a block of, say, a chair and it's in inches and you want to bring it across into a millimeters drawing, all you do is set those changes there. You then drag and drop and AutoCAD will insert the block in millimeters. It will scale it up by a factor of around 25.4 to make sure that that object is in millimeters in the millimeters drawing. In this case, I'm working in millimeters for, let's say, both drawings. I've only got one drawing open, but I might have two drawings open. So for me, in a UK millimeters metric environment, I'd probably have those both set to millimeters. But you can chop and change between the two to take content from an imperial drawing to a metric drawing and vice versa. So I'll leave that with you. I'll click on OK now to make sure that my options are set. And that's how you work with your options dialog box in AutoCAD.